Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Chase Sugar. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Sugar makes the grab, one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Christian Walker.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Altuve up to hit here. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 outs, base is empty. And it is 2-1. And that skips in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, first baseman Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And ball one. Hit on the ground to short. Connor Falefa. They take the force out, and the inning is over. So the Astros lead 1, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Lance McCullers Jr. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
O'Neal Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York. And I'm sure.
Let's take a look at our lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. That one's in there. It's 0-1. McCullers, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep. And that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. That's in there.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there.
That's out.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Liner, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and that's a two-bagger.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
One out, runner at second. Brian Reynolds here. That one outside, and that's ball one. Slider for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
McCutchen leads off second with one gone in the inning. That one way inside. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Batting fourth.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And downstairs. That misses. Ball two.
2-0.
And that's outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Runner at second. Two down. So now two on and two outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. That misses, and it's 1-0. Two aboard, two outs. This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. That's in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Adam Frazier, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run. 2 outs, bases full. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dubon on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 1 and the Astros nothing. Second inning set to go. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yainer Diaz. Sugar back to work. Diaz hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. Center field. Cruz. He makes the grab. And there's 1 away.
Batting 6th, catcher Victor
Vic Caratini at the plate. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count. Nope. Ball one.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Misses outside, and it's 2-1. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
1 out, bases empty. Spits the plate, 3-2 now. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Number 11.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the rookie right fielder, Cam Smith. Ball 1 there.
Counts 1-0.
And that one almost got him.
I got 3-0.
Caratini stands at first with 1 out. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, These walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Now here
Ball
is
inside.
Jacob Melton.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1-1.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Two to count.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. One out. Runners at first and second. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Mauricio Dubon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Ball four.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Golden opportunity right here. First
Ball.
pitch misses.
1-0.
Bases loaded. One away. Next pitch
that's
misses,
kicked out.
and it's 2-0. And that's in for a strike. And fouled off. Tap back to the mound. Nice stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Bottom of the second. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez.
Andy Rodriguez.
Up the middle, Altuve. In plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. McCullers winds, fires. Just missed. On the ground right side, Altuve. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder O'Neal Cruz.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Grounded out his first time. And there's a ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses. 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's the automatic.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. In the dirt. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cruz on at second with 2 down. And that's outside. Full count, 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Right fielder.
First and second, 2 outs. B-Ray coming to the plate now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And that drops in for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Inside. 3-2 now. Spencer Horwitz next to bat for the Bucks. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him. And that will end the inning. Pirates strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at PNC Park, and stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's
one ball,
working.
one strike.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a foul ball. That one is upstairs.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And, you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And the count is 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Connor Falefa. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman Jose.
Here's the former
Altuve.
MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
In the dirt, blocked. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball scooped up, Ke'Bryan Hayes. On to Frazier, out number 3. 1 left for Houston. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's going to be Spencer Horwitz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1
You know,
the
these
count.
Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
Now
Zips it
batting,
to first.
third
Leadoff hitter
baseman,
gone in the third.
Ke'Bryan
Now the third
Hayes.
baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
1 down, base is empty. And there's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Frazier stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And another ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Started after it. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Frazier off of first with 2 away. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Andrew Heaney.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Diaz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Paul Skeens loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Burrows getting cranked up as well. Next offering upstairs. And that one is inside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one finds the zone. 3-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. This one high in the air to left center. Fan puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Victor
Caratini up next for the Astros. He reached on a walk his first time. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already,
Now
his
batting,
bat
number
stays in
11.
the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Walked his first time. Runner on the go. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. And that's just foul. Man at first, one away. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back there. And it is gone. His 4th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now here is Jacob Melton. Still only one out here in the inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Endy Rodriguez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is downstairs. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Framber Valdez getting loose out there. Sousa getting loose as well. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Now one
3 balls,
missed.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
We got full count.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Connor Falefa in the box, lays off for ball 1. Rodriguez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Altuve over to second. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is O'Neal Cruz. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here. And we are starting over. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And ball 1. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But Pittsburgh gets even on the solo homer. 2-2 game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jeremy Pena. Heaney back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Heaney, a 6'2 southpaw, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. And that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes has grounded out a couple of times. That's down and in.
Ball one, no strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's towards center. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 2. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times, and he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. That's off the mark. The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. 2 outs. And a breaking ball misses outside. Yainer Diaz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go ahead run on base. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yainer Diaz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that drops in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 count.
And that one missing low. Victor Caratini in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 2 outs. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. And that is that. 2 left for the Astros, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Houston.
now to start the bottom of the 5th
Number
and taking
59.
over on the mound, Framber Valdez.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
At the plate for
Leading
Pittsburgh,
off for
Ryan
the
Reynolds.
Right fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Ground ball left side. Paredes fires over to first. And they take care of
Now
Reynolds for the
batting
out.
First baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. First
At the ball.
pitch just misses. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back. That's off the inside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Melton pulls that one down, and there are 2 down.
Now batting third baseman, Ke'Bryan
Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And now 1 and 2.
Strike. Outside. That's a ball.
And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Score remains 2-2. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Leading off for Houston, catcher, Victor Caratini.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Tanner Rainey preparing to come on if needed. Ferguson warming up as well. Swing and a ball popped up. Hayes nabs it, and there's 1 down.
Now batting number 11.
And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play. In the air, left side. Pham squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting center fielder,
Jacob Melton up next for the Astros. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Out towards right center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Walker makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder Tommy.
Here's Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 in this one. That one found hard the other way. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Brian King, the left-hander, up and throwing. Abreu also getting ready. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Caratini up with it on to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Now
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. The lefty, the 1-0. And downstairs.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Pham leads off first with 1 away. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Step off throw to first. Throws it away. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Here's the 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching
righty reliever out of the pen, Tanner Rainey.
Number 27. Tanner Rainey.
So digging in, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
There's your strike.
0-1. Ball 1.
fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
Now batting, shortstop
Jeremy Pena now at the plate. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Hit in the air, right field. Reynolds gets under it. And there's two down.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses. And the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for Houston.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering upstairs. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him looking. 1 out.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Now this is in the air down the line. Smith sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Andrew
Here's McCutchen. Close, but called the ball. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that's down and away.
Ball, that's in.
Brian Reynolds in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0. And there's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Right fielder.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that drops in for a strike. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
We got a full count.
In the dirt. 2 down. Go ahead run at scoring position. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Rainey back to work. Down the line, and it's foul. Swinging a foul out of play. Oh, and 2 now. Slider misses outside.
2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count now even up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. 1 for 3. And that's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Yainer Diaz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 down. Yainer Diaz digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Two outs. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets to it with a slide. And they get the out.
Now pitching for Houston.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brian
Number
King.
74.
And we all know about his slider.
Brian
It's just
King.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here's the first
Leading
baseman,
off for the
Spencer
Pirates.
Horwitz.
First baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one not close. And now it's 3-2. Key Brian Hayes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Stays alive. Ripped into center, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Substitution being made at first. Pinch running here, number 46. No outs, runner at first. Up next for the Pirates, Key Brian Hayes. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. To the left side, but it is well foul. And that one fouled off. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-2. The Astros have some action in their pen. Caleb Ort appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Sousa, a left-hander, also throwing. The next pitch misses. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam
Here's Adam Frazier.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down. And fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late swing fouled off. Upstairs. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he
1 ball, 2
wasted
strikes,
a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. It's the 9th, and we are tied.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back, and
Pirates.
here comes the closer, Dennis
Number
Santana.
60.
He's been so good against lefties.
Dennis Santana.
Victor
Leading
Caratini
off for
getting
Houston,
ready to hit.
catcher, Victor
Well, both
Caratini.
sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First
That's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone. Up the middle. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, number 11.
And next to hit for Houston, Cam Smith. He's already homered in this game. And that drops in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Barucki, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Ferguson also throwing. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Line drive. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob
Here's the
Melton.
center fielder, Jacob Melton. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Chopped left side. Connor Falefa. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Nothing doing here this half. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. We are tied 2-2. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And the batter now, Andy Rodriguez. Just missed. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Josh Hader up and throwing. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
On the ground to third, Paredes sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Gets under it and pops it up. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Pirates, center fielder, O'Neal.
And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. That one lifted to left. Dubon on the move. And makes the grab. And that is that. We're at extras here. Now the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
And here it comes. And that's in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
And that's fouled off. Swing and a bouncer. Frazier in plenty of time to first. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Pena in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And the runner's coming home. A squeeze, and he gets it down. Off balance throw in time. They get the out, but the suicide squeeze works, and a run scores on the play.
Third baseman, Isaac.
Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Man at first. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Smoked on the ground a second. They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Astros 3 and the Pirates 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Josh Hader.
Now
hasn't pitched in the
Houston.
last 3 days.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically, hammered on the line, base hit. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base. So they hold the runner at 3rd, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Swing and a foul out of play. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Ball.
Inside corner for a strike, and the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at 1st and 3rd.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike.
2-2 down.
Next offering is down low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The kick, the 3-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dubon flashes the leather on the running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So it's their last chance in this one. At the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And the first offering is not close. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.